Have your customers been complaining about being on hold for endless minutes or talking to a voice recording? Well, I can give you a brief look as business owners into how I can solve this problem for you. My name is Derek Davies, and I am the Director of Sales and Marketing at Allegheny Answering Service. And I've worked for the company for around 7 years, and we've sold our service to more than 3,000 clients. Today, I'm going to show you what an answering service is, how it's going to benefit you specifically, how we stand out against our competitors, and also a little bit of the advantages of using our service. First is, what is an answering service? An answering service is a 24-hour, 7 days a week call center with live operators who answer calls when you're unable to get to the phone. For example, I'm going to use a doctor's office for example. If you close or you go out to lunch, we can answer your calls instead of it going to a voicemail. And we're able to take a message, and so it's not just going right to no questions are unanswered. All you have to do is simply forward your lines. Answering services can be used for many different things. For churches, they can call for mass times. They can use for plumbers, electricians, housing authorities. Any type of service is perfect for here. A lot of celebrities use them, and it's becoming more and more common for them to use them to help with their extra needs or organize their life. The second thing I'm going to go into is how will using our service benefit your life and business. There's going to be no more late night disruptions for you if there's not an emergency. So if someone is calling to make an appointment and you don't want to lose that customer, we can handle it. Also, if they are calling for hours, you don't have to get up and worry about what they're going to say. You can also go into the history of messages, so if you lose paperwork a lot and you don't know what happened or you want to go back in time, we save up messages for up to 6 months, so if you can view any of that if you just give us a call. Another thing is we can provide great customer service to them, and we can train the operators specifically into whatever you'd like us to say, and we can train them exactly on whatever product you have or selling. We can fill whatever need it is that you have. Next point is the competition. As shown on our website, here's a list of all the advantages that we have to our system and what we can offer. And to the right is another answering service with their advantages. We're one of the most advanced answering services around the United States. One of our biggest things is that we offer scripting, which means that we can say exactly what you'd like us to say, and you just follow a script, so it's really dummy-proof. So anybody can answer your call, even an 80-year-old lady, and she'll know what to say just because she reads the screen. All she has to do is say what's on the screen, what's your name, we can format it to any type of problem or situation that you think would arise. So it can be perfectly, like it's almost like you're speaking to the person, but really it's not. We also have customizable delivery methods, which means that you can determine if you want it to go to your email, the message after it's been done, to your phone, if you want us to call you, if you don't answer your phone, if it's an emergency like a doctor's office, if someone has chest pains or something and they need to see you, or someone's in labor, then we can call until we solve that issue. We also have customizable specific reporting, which means that we can find all of your call statistics, how often people call, anything that you'd want to find out. Another benefit is we have bilingual operators, with Spanish becoming more and more prominent as a language coming into the country. It's very nice to have Spanish operators, especially in Texas, for some of the businesses, because a lot of people that come here may not speak English that well, and they can't express themselves as easily. And the last point I want to point out is the recorded calls for quality and assurance purposes. So anytime if there is a mistake made by something like an operator, which isn't usually the case, or if something gets mixed up by the customer, then we can go back and listen to it. And also you can access that online, and you can listen to them yourself with a password, so you can make sure that everything's being done the way that you want it to. Some advantages, it's people answering people 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and that's what our slogan is. And it's nice because there's no robot. People like talking to a person to get an answer, not just pressing buttons or prompts or anything like that, because it gets really frustrating when you have to press endless numbers and you can't ever get an answer. Meanwhile, you can just talk to the operator and they will direct you in the right way without having to wait on hold. Also, there's no voicemails. It's going to give the customer 100% assurance that the message is getting delivered to the person without it getting lost. Because sometimes you could leave a voicemail and you never know if they have gotten it or not because nobody ever gives you a call back. There's also no hold times, and if you'd like, we can even act like we aren't the answering service, because a lot of people don't want customers to think that they're not there for them to answer the answering service. So that helps a lot too, and we can meet any need that you'd like. In conclusion, once you've signed up for a service, you'll have a more organized and flawless business, accompanied by a less stressful life. And now I'm going to pass around a sign-up sheet, and if you guys could put your information, and I can contact you to set you up for your 1 month free trial, and then after that, I can review your call statistics and find the best plan for you if you're happy with our service. I'd like to thank you guys for seeing my presentation today. Does anybody have any questions?